So here I am, run number 2 in many years, and it's more like a walk, but just getting used to the neighborhood, and trying out different shoes that I have, because I have like 4 or 5 pairs of shoes, but any that don't work great, I'm going to donate, because I figure just get down to the 1 or 2, simplify, Okay. But, look at this. Bed bug barbecue. Cool spider web going on. So, we're just going on a kind of a late night walk. I don't know, I feel like late night, it's a good time to think. Look at that thing. I don't know, what's that? This is kind of cool. What is this? What do you think that is? Like a trash can? You could probably put like a trash bag in there. But yeah, we're just gonna go for a little run. Explore. Maybe I'll do the 5 photo challenge that I came up with a couple years ago. So this was a little challenge. Wait a minute. What do we got? Look. Look at this cute little guy. That's a real little bunny sitting there. See? He's so cute. Oh my god, he's so adorable. So the 5 photo challenge is you take a photo of the sky, you take a photo of an animal, you take a photo of lights and shadow, you take a photo of something industrial, and something animal or plant life. That's 5, right? So I guess we have our animal right here. Look, he's eating some grass. I mean, these guys so cute. I did not see bunny rabbits up on 48th in Memphis, where I used to live. But these guys, the last time I went for a run, my first run of a couple years, my first run here at the new house, I saw 2 bunny rabbits, but I didn't get them on video or on photo. So I'm so happy I finally got this little guy on video. He's so cute. He's so adorable. Oh my god, these rabbits are so freaking cute, man. I swear, see, if you turn it into an adventure, then your exercise doesn't feel like it's all about progress and trying to calculate progress, Aw, you're cute little guy. Hi, sweet guy. You are so cute. Uh-oh. Can we go this way? Yeah, let's follow the bunny rabbit. It's like right out of, what's that, Alice in Wonderland, where she follows the rabbit? Yeah, you're supposed to follow rabbits. You guys are cute little guy. But you don't want to scare him, right? So if he stops, you stop. Right? You don't want to scare the little fella. He's so adorable. And they're so small. They're like teacup bunnies. They're just so cute. So it's interesting. It looks like there are people on this side of the street whose trash is going out today, but ours doesn't go out till tomorrow. Oh, here you go, bunny. Hi. You're so cute. What are you doing? Hi. Oh, it's okay. You're okay. Don't worry. You're okay. Wait, where is he on the viewfinder? There he is. Back up a bit. Hi. You're very cute. Don't worry, I'm not coming any closer. Do you mind if I get you on camera? Because you're so cute. Look at that little guy. Hi, baby. Okay, I won't bug you. Just a sweet little guy. These are nice homes here. Like, look at this. Look at that, that's cool. Okay, so we keep running a little bit more? Alright, keep running. We'll keep the camera on because you never know when you're going to catch one of the 5 photos. So, I kind of like this planter thing. Am I going to get lost? Probably. But I get it. I know where I am from where I live, so if I take a right here and then another right, we'll be back at home. So, and of course now the phone has GPS and everything, so it's easy to calculate your way back. I remember one time a long time ago, before like I had GPS and stuff, I took a ride on my bike and I got totally lost, and I literally ended up riding around for like 3 or 4 hours before I got home, and I rode like 50 miles or something. Like, it was insane. It was like God put me in a maze and just said, hey, find your way out, you know, have some faith, you know, enjoy the journey, it's okay. But it was pretty intense, you know. I think we get to some places in life where we have to have faith, we have to feel our way and just be present and be in the moment, you know, and appreciate the moment. Look at the lighting on that house. That's fucking cool. That's like a horror movie, right? Like, in real life, the lighting looks really cool, but through the viewfinder, it looks like a horror movie. Oh, look at this cute little table. Can't see that, can you? Wait a minute. Hold on, let me turn the... Okay. Whoa! Okay. That's cute. Oh, look at this lamp. Wait a minute. Whoa. What is this lamp? Wait a minute. Look at this lamp. I wonder... Oh my god. That's actually... Holy shit. What? I mean, there's one piece broken off. But what? I mean, it's kind of got some problems, you know? But that's kind of cool. You know, we don't need to collect any more junk, though. You know? I don't need a lamp. Maybe if I was going to fix it or something, you know? But I've got it. Whoa! I've got enough on my plate, you know? Sometimes you have to just realize you got enough on your plate. Also, if I were to, like, grab that lamp, I'd have to, like, walk it all the way back home, like, now. You know? Screw that. You know? And it's best... I'm trying to simplify my life, not keep getting more and more crap, you know? Oh, look. Right, and if I would have grabbed that lamp and turned around right then, I wouldn't have seen this cutie patootie head right there. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, well, we don't want to scare him, so we're going to go across the street. It's amazing how they just sit there. You know? Like, now, if I were to get too close right now, he would run off. But I'm not trying to get him have to move if he wants to chill there. You know, it's his neighborhood, too. In fact, it's more his neighborhood right now than mine because We have the whole daytime. They only come out like nighttime. You know, let him have his peace. I can enjoy this cutie from afar. He's just so cute. Look at that guy. Oh. Okay. It's like Watership Down out here. Except hopefully without the World War II analogies. Okay. So, I do like to go running, but my legs have been really sore since I just started running again. So I'm kind of just walking. I want to lose a little weight. I'm not like really overweight, but I'm kind of out of shape. You know, I'm at 151 or so pounds, and I kind of want to get down to like, it's not even that really that I want to lose weight. I just want to get trim, you know, get in better shape. Really, I don't even have to lose weight. Because if you think about it, if I gain muscle, then, well, that weighs more. So I'd actually end up weighing probably more. I would just be in better shape. So I got a belly I'm trying to work on, you know, and it's not from drinking, like beer. A lot of people get a beer belly from drinking. I just got a beer, I mean, not a beer belly. I got a belly just from working at home and being sedentary a lot. For, you know, after Linda died, I became very sedentary, focused on my work, and wasn't exercising and moving enough. Oh, look, there's another little cutie patootie. Hello. Yeah. Cute little guy. What are you doing? I wonder what they're thinking about, what they're hearing, listening for. They're interesting little guys. Really interesting creatures. Because he doesn't seem to... All the bunnies just are kind of like sitting. Like sentinels. You know? But they're not, like, up to anything, really. That we can be... Oh, look, there's two of them right there. Oh, wow. This is the first time now I've seen two together. That's so cool. Look how still they are. It's incredible how still they are. Wow. That's amazing. Oh. They're so cool. Yeah, we'll just leave them alone. Turn the light off. There we go. Let's see, how far are we gone? We're at 0.7 miles. That's it? Wow. Man. We're only at 0.7 miles. That's crazy. See, if I'd been riding a stationary bike right now, I would have been at a couple miles right now. You know, but I don't know. There's something to be said about just exploring your neighborhood, getting to know your neighborhood. Okay, so one of the photos is like art or like something man-made, right? So I think we got it right here. Look at this cool piece of art in this window. There it is. That's the art photo. What do we have left? We have animal, art. Now we still have plants, lights and shadows. I guess we got with the lighting at that other house, right? But we still have to do the sky. There's really nothing interesting happening in the sky right now. So we have two more to go, right? Sky and plant life of some kind. I've never done this as a video project. I've always done it as 5 photos, but doing it as a video project is kind of cool. Because then it's just organic, like a seamless part of the journey. Okay. Alrighty. And then we'll take a right here, I think. Because we don't want to go too far. You know? Look at that house. That house? That would be a great house in a horror movie, like a haunting movie, right? I don't know, maybe you don't see it, but it just looks so alive, you know? Like, it's... Sometimes it... Okay, look at that. What do we got here? We got a cat. That's the first cat we've seen on a walk. Cool. Now, when I lived up on 48th in Memphis, I used to see possums. Oh, not out on the street. They were very skittish, but they would go along the hedgeways between the houses. Right? They stayed in the shadows. And then I saw a lot of raccoons. And the raccoons were like, they'd be hulking down the street, the sidewalk. They'd be eating cat food with the cats on the porch. Like, it was like a Richard Scarry children's book, the way the raccoons and the squirrel and the got along. And I saw a giant raccoon just going up the sidewalk once. It was amazing. I was like, wow, it's like a Richard Scarry children's book, which I loved those books when I was a kid. Okay, so we still need plants. These are pretty. Look at these. Maybe this could be our plants. Look, these are like a little heart. Those are really pretty. Should I take a little photo of it? Okay. All right, now we just have sky to do. Okay. Oh, just walked through a spider web. It's okay. I remember when spiders used to scare me. And I had good reason. And what I mean by that is a spider crawled on me in my crib when I was a baby. Pretty much one of my earliest memories. Right? Here's the thing. Some of my earliest memories were traumatic. And I think what happens is that when your earliest memories are traumatic, it could snap you into self-awareness too early. At least that's how I feel about it. So there was abuse, and there was a spider, and then I was scared of spiders for a really long time, and I almost drowned at the ocean, and then I was scared of the ocean for a long time. And I really do believe somewhat in immersion therapy with the support of loved ones. And that's how I was able to get over my fear of spiders. That's how I was able to get over my fear of the ocean. And it's all about, immersion, slow immersion, not crazy fast, throw you into the ocean type immersion, right? You don't want to meet trauma with more trauma, right? But it's about slow immersion, gradual, trusting immersion with a support group. Okay, where the heck are we? Okay, I think if I take a right here, I think that's what I need to do. What street are we at? Lincoln. Ah, perfect. All right, so we take a right here. Okay, yeah, we'll take a right here. Because I haven't been down this far on this street, I don't think. What do we have here? Look. It's a cushion. Look Look at this cushion. I mean, dude, I actually like that. You know what? Don't take the lamp, but we'll take the cushion. Hopefully there's no monsters living inside of it, okay? You got an American flag. But yeah, we'll take the cushion. I think this will look great on my porch. Look at that cute little ant. Hi, sweet little guy. So there's a show on the BBC called All Creatures Great and Small. And that really sums up my view of life. That we care for and protect all creatures, great and small. And I failed at that growing up in a lot of ways. And I think what happens is eventually we have to think of ourselves as one of those creatures, great and small. And once we start to care for ourselves like one of those creatures, we are able to then tap into sort of a maternal force that reconnects with and sees the unity in all things. And then we begin to care for all living things as ourselves. We see ourselves in all things. The emotion, the search, the strive, the desire to survive. I mean, we can see that in every living thing, you know? And how could we not be compassionate towards that? Okay. I do like this this cushion that they were throwing out. It's very easy to carry too. I like it. It's pretty. And I think I'll look up. I don't know exactly where I'll put it on my patio. Maybe I'll put it on the little cushion, rattan, wicker-like chair, the little couch. You know, I think it'll look good. Okay. Alrighty. So, it looks like the only picture we're not going to get tonight is maybe of the sky. You know? Huh. Look. Graduate 2025. Well, congratulations. Oh, I love this neighborhood. You know, you see people walking their dogs all the time. Little flowers falling from the trees. Did you know that this area is actually the safest neighborhood in Cleveland proper? Knock on wood, you know. Obviously, you can get anything can happen anywhere. But I think it's also important to know that Cleveland has some of the poorest towns in the entire country. And if we're doing well, it's a good opportunity to reach out and give back. Which is why when I first moved in here, I reached out through the Buy Nothing groups on Facebook and my local Buy Nothing group, and I give a lot. Sometimes I'll buy ice cream, and I'll always buy more than I can have. I'll buy one for me, and I'll buy like a bunch more to give. And I'll go, hey, do you want ice cream? Come on by. You know, people got kids. And one thing you do learn about these Buy Nothing groups is that it's primarily single mothers just trying to raise their family and do right by their family. And I think it's really cool. Upcycling and Here's another little bunny. And hi, bunny. So it's a good place. I'm not saying it's a place to meet women, okay? I'm just saying it's a good place to make friends and to meet people that are doing their best, and great way to connect with your new community. Like if you just moved somewhere, check out the Buy Nothing group. It's a good way to give back, especially when you first move. I think we give a lot of stuff away when we first move to a place. So it's a great way to simplify our lives, give back, connect with the community. God, these bunny rabbits are so cute. They're everywhere. Look at this little guy. Hi, bunny rabbit. Okay. Yeah, just walking and talking. It's like I took a page out of Aaron Sorkin's playbook. I was a big fan of The West Wing, by the way, so a lot of walk and talk in that show, Now, it would be cool to have a friend to do this with, or maybe someone else who wants to do the 5 photos challenge with me. If you do want to do the 5 photos challenge, you can always post it on my Facebook, facebook.com/dvdua, or put something in the comments. And we can connect that way, because I tried to do this with my brother years ago, and I used to do this with my late fiance, who sadly passed quite suddenly in 2018. And we used to share photos together and do this, and it was really cool to have someone to do that with, because it takes the focus off of the exercise and progress, nickel and diming ourselves to death, which can be depressing when you're constantly trying to get progress, So, anyway, we're almost home, I think. It's a cool window. Okay. Okay. And then when we put the cushion out on the porch, that's where I guess we'll end. Oh, let's cross. Let's cross. Okay. Alrighty. We are almost back. Oh. Hey. That's interesting. There's people out here. Oh, there's cops out here. Okay. 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 Oh,